Well,
no, it was all 3 games, wasn't it?
The
They must have-
2-1
they lost again,
series
yeah.
against Aachen, was it 2-1?
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, they
That's
lost the game, didn't they? So maybe it was that one, yeah. 4th pick for final
No, it
try.
was a 2-0. We had 2-1s before that, I want to say.
Oh, the last series was a 2-0, wasn't it? You are yes. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was a long
We
time
had a 2-1.
Okay.
No, we had a 2-0, but the other series was 2-1.
The other series they had against
Then we had a
CFT was
2-1, and then we had a 2-0, I think. When these teams played yesterday, it was 2-1. Yep.
Yeah.
Puck looks pretty solid. I don't know if they want a 4th pick it here, but overall, I mean, we've loved the Puck on Chessie, and
Puck
I think
is good.
it's really nice versus Morphling, versus Bane, versus Enigma. You've got a lot of ways to cancel, get in and out.
Absolutely.
Animations on Bane are slow.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, I think it was
and as you say, he's
super
been
good.
NA Brain.
NA Brain.
NA Brain.
Yep.
But no,
super good pick.
It's what Chessie. I mean, Chessie, as you say, he's had some good showings. We say his Puck's sort of been the best, or out of the heroes you've seen him on.
His Pucks absolutely look the best. Most
out of the heroes
mechanically.
he's been on.
Yeah, most mechanical. Because I think like his Death Prophet, he gave exorcisms. You know, he was still really good, but there were those little things that he could have improved. His Puck was like flawless.
He says the top. Yeah, out of his heroes at the moment.
Can be really hard to play Morph versus this hero because the burst damage that comes out. And they've got good setup. Like Curse, they'll always be able to set up like for the Puck to come in afterwards. They've got a lot of nuke burst damage. I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Splinter Blast, overwhelming odds, Ether Shock, Puck.
Does feel like they're going to need some big carry though. Like,
yeah,
TFT is the one who's going to want that like PL type hero to like round out their draft, or at least some kind of scaling late game.
PL definitely. I mean, PL versus that Morph.
PL versus Morph, AM versus Morph if it's a good AM game. But
oh, finally a DK arrives.
I mean,
Always been sort of fishing for one of those in the drafts, and here it is.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for people to do that versus Pucks. Like
this is the way to lane.
Yeah.
We just.
Well,
you don't care that
it used
Puck
to
there.
beat Puck in lane. I think Puck, since the buffs, it's now more 50-50 matchup.
Yeah.
But DK used to dumpster Puck.
But you're going to get as good farm, maybe even slightly better farm.
Yeah, and Puck has no kill threat on you. You get a bracer, and you're just unkillable. If Puck leaves the lane to go gank, you take the tower.
Yeah, because nice tanky target as well that you're not necessarily worried too much about what being dueled. You're probably going to live for the most part.
A couple of times I've seen the DK actually hit 6, and the Puck is like 5 3/4, because Puck wants to check runes a lot of the time, right? So you miss a little bit of XP when DK just sits there. So the DK hits 6, and there's that like you have that little window to actually go with a smoke rotation, and you get your stun at 5. You get like 2-1-2 probably, similar to the Storm matchup.
Yep.
And you look for a rotation and a kill into tower.
10 seconds remaining.
What was that?
What?
5 seconds remaining.
Well, are they looking for a Kezu hero? Unless, depending on where Enigma's 3 or 4. Heavenly Grace on a Morphling sounds pretty nice. There's a lot of disables, Shaman, Puck silences, things that Heavenly Grace could be good against, but possible. Maybe you want something more active though. I feel like these slower paced heroes that take more farm of...
Is there no chance this is going to be a Kezu DK and you grab Matu something flashier? Do you want Matu playing the DK, or would you rather him have the game in his hands with something else?
Matu DK is fine. I think it's a pace setting hero. He gets to move around the map.
Blink or Shadow Blade and you just... Okay.
Three positions. You're not picking the DK to go side lane when there's the Pucks in the game. Okay. We could see Kezu Enigma. I don't think that's
I think that is
impossible.
because they did that last one, leave the support to last pick and put Kezu on someone else. We'll see. But no.
Omni?
Great call, JJ.
Bang on, JJ. JJ.
They got the Omni.
Yep.
You're right. Kezu is the Omni.
Heavenly Grace is a pretty good Dota spell.
Heavenly Graced Morphling turning into a Wyvern. Oh baby. Even even into Legion Commander, both of these, like Morphling playing versus him, Legion can be good versus him because you can get the duel, but you press attack yourself, you turn into your Morphling. And
it's very nice.
I've even seen Morphlings turning into Shadow Shamans, and you just have a Hex, and there's always a lot of options.
So what we got? Final pick for Final Tribe. We still need a carry.
Still need the carry.
Yo, Stobbins, what have you done?
They have...
What have you done? What did you do?
Coffee mishaps.
What did you do?
I think the PL still looks...
PL looks decent.
Looks okay.
Anti-Mage honestly looks pretty solid.
Yeah, limited catch.
But you're just worried about being run over. Like Enigma, Omni, DK, Death Bowl is going to perhaps just take over the entire map before AM comes online.
They have so much wave clear though, right? Puck, Legion.
Yeah.
They have a lot of ways to take them off the towers if they do.
Yeah, those big late game carries look pretty nice. Those ones that farm fast. Like I wouldn't like the Spectre type heroes that are just need a bit longer. Well, not that they need longer, but they just don't have that farming pace. Instead, different approach.
They're going for the matchup. Yeah.
Good matchup. Fast-paced Dota.
Morphling also likes turning into Ursa, but you can burst the Morph if you get him silenced from the puck, so they can go for this like quick jump and look for those. And it's the lane, right? The Ursa versus the Omni. We used to see either Razor or Ursa picked versus Omni almost all the times when you get put in a matchup.
Yeah.
And TFT's been running not exclusively aggro tri-lanes, but a lot of aggro tri-lanes with their like level 1 smokes to scout the lanes.
And a lot of these Enigmas haven't even been denying those offlane range creeps. They've just been playing in the other more defensive jungle plays. But against the Ursa, I feel like you need to help your Omni more. You can't just leave him alone.
Okay. So
You would have told me at the start of the qualifiers that Omni Knight would be last picked. I would say, nah, he's banned all the time.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah,
We've even seen some Centaur last picks, right?
We have. Yeah, also surprising. I'm back. Someone else can eat if they want.
I'll go eat. You guys cast.
Oh, alright.
Okay.
Break it down. Which draft do we favor? Which team do we favor?
Let's see. I think I favor TFT's draft slightly. I mean, the Legion's kind of some question marks around it, but I mean, partly because of Chessie's puck, I think the lane matchups they've got with the Ursa look really good. And then they have an answer to BKB Black Hole in the Winter Wyvern with right away with their first 2 picks. They pick a counter to it. So
yeah.
It's
overall,
the counter team fight.
Yeah, I think both teams have good drafts, ways to win. The Morphling gives you a good late game win condition for Chaos.
Yeah, I think Final Tribe, they have to have a pretty big advantage going into like the
can
later
look
stage of the game if they want to have a
There's the
shot.
chicken strips.
Because they do have, like you said, they do have the ways to cancel it. But this Morphling definitely reigns supreme in the late stages of the game.
Who did you say reigns supreme in the late stage of the game?
Morphling with Heavenly Grace.
So, for me, I feel like Final Tribe has the counter initiation, but Chaos has the initiation, and I always favor the initiation. Because I kind of feel that that's what wins you games, because then you can decide when you fight. Well, if you do the counter initiation, you don't really have too much control over when you fight, but that's...
They have to know that, yep. It's a fake. See
ward.
that play? Chessie orbs mid, had his inventory swapped out. He did not have the Observer ward. He swapped his item back in to put it on cooldown. They pinged him immediately. They might actually think there's a ward mid because he did that. They smoked and orbed him mid in the last series to put that ward mid.
JJ?
That was very loud.
Sorry for deafening. Sorry, my voice was louder because we had some background.
Yeah, what did you do?
Technical problems. Not with the stream, with the coffee machine. Good.
Alright, all good.
But
Fine. Alright.
will they use and waste the sentry mid?
Okay. Give me that controller, Owen. I can't reach it from here. Push it a little bit closer. Push it a little bit closer. Come on, Owen. Owen. Alright. JJ is getting there soon. And I will go to the Omni Knight. Omni Knight? Omni Knight? Omni Knight.
There's one of them. There's an Omnia in the game.
Yep. Because I thought that Kezu was the one in danger. So they're gonna leave Kezu here together with, well, they're gonna leave Kezu here by himself because Enigma's gonna be in the trees. And he's blocking the wave of Final Tribe because Final Tribe is blocking his wave and he doesn't want to last it on their tower, but he'll be forced to anyway.
Yep. That is exactly what CB was hoping for with that matchup.
Do they have kill potential? Nah, later on.
On Omni? Yeah, I mean, it's an Omni. He's very hard to kill and bring down. You can try and harass zone him, win the CS battle.
Neat.
I don't think we'll see much feeding happening from Kezu this game. He's one of those guys who dies very little in his offlane play usually.
Yep.
He's very, very stable laning stage.
Misery's going for the Enfeeble build. Super low mana cost. I think it's like 50 level 1. So he's just able to spam it non-stop on their carries. So you have a huge mana pool. So instead of dealing damage, he's just trying to prevent them from harassing. There's a lane where it's like, we're not going to win, but we're going to try to get some farm on our Morphling.
Alright. Welcome back, JJ.
JJ is back on the upsing. I didn't miss first blood.
Oh, that food smells good.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I haven't eaten still.
Being taunted by the food smells. The Uber Eats thing still up on the screen as well. Oh, food, JJ, get rid of it. We can't be teased by all this food. Thank you, JJ. We'll have to.
And if you are in America and you're now also hungry, you can have a GetFed5 discount code. There you go. But it only works in America. Sorry.
$5 off 5 orders.
Rest of the world.
I think in order to pose an actual kill threat bottom, you might actually have to bring like an Orb of Venom on the Legion Commander. Something like that just to put that extra S in, but I don't think he will. Like Boots might just be enough.
You don't need kills to win the lane end of the day. That's like, that's how Dota's played nowadays. You secure the farm and zone out your enemy laner, that's fine.
Oh, he went
win
for
those
the
regen battles.
Went for the 1 point of the degen aura too. Instead of going for heal to secure maybe some range creeps or something like that on Kezu. He wants to play more of just him like right-clicking as baited. There's the pushback.
They may get Misery instead now. Frost getting those right clicks in. Has the Orb of Venom and...
Yeah, he's trying to go for that brain stab last minute, but that's just not happening.
Hard lane.
Yeah. Kezu should be fine, but we'll take some damage here. Getting pushed back to his tower once again. This is annoying for sure. And DK mid did get a double damage rune, so he should be doing just fine on CS here. Has the bracer. Has a second. Double bracer versus Puck, I think, is good. Most matchups for DK, I don't think you want double bracer, but with all the magic damage burst, kind of want this early second bracer.
We've seen a. Uh-oh. Jesse? He just.
Oof. CD wears off, but.
Costly one.
Okay.
He could be going for the. He could go for a scaling build as well on the DK. The double bracer Radiance is something we've seen quite a lot of times. Maybe not what Matu. Matu may go for something more like mid-gamey type of build. I've seen some armlets as well, which are pretty strong. Broke the salve.
The courier is bringing the full bottle. Does mean that Jesse is gonna have some pressure in getting those 4-minute runes.
Yeah, he really wants that 4-minute rune. Same time, Matu sees that bottle and will immediately be telling his team, guys, can anyone help me control these runes?
I think it's Milan's job, to go check that out. And he's doing the efficient jungling again. He did deny some range creeps bottom. I did see him do that this game.
He is dead. He's been playing on the edge quite a few times there with the morphing into strength, but apparently a little bit too much on the edge. Fell off.
It's expected that your side lanes should suffer a bit. If they're not suffering, then you're really worried if you're TFT, because there's an Enigma jungling, right? That's always the big thing.
It's a trade-off.
Yeah.
Enigma is doing great in that jungle. Definitely winning that lane.
Puck does get the 4-minute rune. Milan did not help out, despite being in that bottom side of the map. He just wants to get that. You don't really want to hurt your timing, because that 5-minute helm aligns with the siege creep. So that's probably the reasoning there, is that if it could delay it 30 seconds, and maybe you go to a lane and siege creep is already dead.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to do that rotation that I mentioned earlier, because you see right now, DK is going to hit that 6 a full, almost like half or more level advantage over the Puck.
Yeah. I mean, what's up? Microphone? Problems? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hawkeye.
Sorry, chat.
Chat.
Hopefully.
Oh, you can eat some of the chicken strips too.
Talking. I mean, I just, moved the cable a little bit. Hopefully it's a better place. Okay.
Yeah, just put them, if you don't want them, just put them down with the rest.
Kezu getting very low here in the bottom lane. They want to die for this one. 1 or 2 more right clicks and they'll get the kill. Maybe. What build's Legion gone for? What's his skill build?
2-1-2, hopefully? Yeah. 2-0-2.
Right.
Cool.
I mean, you don't need that second spell. So, at least not right now for this lane.
I like the extra value points of the courage. It actually is significant. It starts to really build up a lot. Yeah.
And the cooldown gets lower and lower, right, as well?
Yeah. Oh, didn't buy the running health at the right place. There we go.
As his helm coming out?
The proc cooldown is lower.
Where is he headed now? He can't grab a creep right away, though. So even though he can rotate to one of these lanes, go for a siege creep push, he needs to get a creep first, and hopefully one that'll help. Not
that's not it.
I think that's my favorite taunt, by the way.
The Enigma one?
The Enigma one.
There's a lot of good ones, yeah.
Fine status.
I mean, it's the good timing. There's still the wagon in the mid lane.
Alive. Matu's already committed his ultimate, which won't last. Still a bit of time left on it. Looks like he just grabbed one of those satyrs.
Yeah. Checking the rune as well. You saw there. DK walks toward top.
How are we doing?
And yeah, they're looking to take this tower. Wyvern's already set up, Era, level 4.
Yeah. Has the mana burn creep, so may just want to mess with Era a bit there.
He just wants that creep to tank, right? 1500 HP.
Yeah.
Get the tower on it.
I mean, they kept that siege creep alive really nicely, so this will probably not be a tower, but it will be a lot of good damage. I'll get down to half.
Yeah, be good. Misery?
Of course, there's a lot of rotation as well.
Bye.
Misery will fall here. Oh, unless he jukes Frost. Master.
Very nice. Not worth chasing anymore, isn't it? So. They will get the regen.
Well done, well done. So what do we want to have from this Legion? Because it's a first 2 Legion, which makes me feel like, you know, there's a lot of expectations behind how this Legion is gonna do this game. What makes a good Legion? Like, what does he do that makes it worthy of a first 2 pick?
Good question.
One that ZB will hopefully answer for you,
We'll find out.
Sheev.
Alright.
No, he's
Not your analyst.
He's always great to, if he can actually get on top of the morph and get the duel. There's a little bit of that animation that comes out, so you can get the attribute shift off.
Yeah.
But I think you want to, I'm wondering which one he goes for. Is it the Shadow Blade or the Blink in this game?
Because you always want to have one of the two to jump, or to get in on
I always
someone.
feel like at this level of Dota, Blink is always
wanna get a Blink.
better.
Yeah, you
Shadow
wanna get a
Blade,
Blink.
it's like, when they have sentries there, you just feel like you don't have a Shadow Blade, whereas Blink, you know, it's always effective.
Yeah.
You can always use smokes during daytime and play off map.
You can always have both.
Yeah.
Oil on 2.
Oh,
On
he
2.
pops the Dream Coil there on Matumaman.
Missouri, can you get the Nightmare? Set up a DK stun? Yeah, Matu's getting kind of low here. And
woke him
Taken over.
Yep. Toggles it, so Matu probably doesn't want to chase, even with the double bracer, 600 health.
No, I am curious to see what build the Legion is going to end up doing in this one. If it's going to be some type of maybe some scaling armlet, maybe just some casual something like that, or if it's just the rush blink. Only reason I said Shadow Blade is because you catch him without before the morph. But it's silly. It doesn't
nice,
it doesn't work though.
You might get one kill out of it, but then you miss all these other kills at other stages of the game, it feels like. But
Yeah.
who knows?
Pretty
Getting both, like Sheever said, is also an option. I don't mind that. It forces Morph to change how he plays when you have a Shadow Blade. You can't be as split pushy.
Yeah.
And it makes the supports maybe a little bit more porous to play more sentries. And now that sentries are, like, you have only got a limited amount of sentries. That might be.
That's a decent amount, though.
JJ, could you mute me for a second?
Yeah, mute fogged. More power to us, Parker. He's fine, he's
You guys
back.
can mute me if you
We
want.
can't play Go Runes without Fog, so please,
True.
please keep him here.
You guys
True.
had it.
Very curious.
Should be yeah, it's just the rush blink. So
He's playing very deep on this map because of the fact he's 1500 health. This is kind of one of the strengths of Legion when you have this good start, is that you just can put so much pressure on the map. It takes at least 3 heroes to kill him there, and Chaos don't really want to commit 3 heroes to that defensive place on the map.
That's a Dragon Tail for Handskin's Shadow Shaman, and he's just trying to get all his spells out before he dies.
they got the
Cross needs to
Dominator.
be careful, I think.
They
He's
got the
diving
center
in,
creep.
but oh, they've rotated Chibi. Yeah, that makes sense.
Heavenly Grace them not to.
Man, the damage when I look at Chaos, they're not dealing a whole lot of damage. I gotta say.
Yep.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of items for sure for their team. I look at TFTs and their natural damage is just, it comes out from spells rather than having to actually have items to back it up. All those nukes coming into play.
What's the net worth look like?
How we doing? DK at top. Looks about right.
Yep.
Enigma, you probably want to be a bit higher. If you're Chaos, that is, of course.
Yeah.
This one at the moment.
You probably want to be a bit higher if you're this more for Omni, don't you? They're
Yeah.
slipping behind a little bit on the side.
But it's to be expected, right?
It's
Because
a
you're
sacrifice.
sacrificing yourself for the Enigma. Because the way you're first picking Enigma, you know you're gonna be a little bit punished in the laning phase.
I mean, but TFT, they made the most. All 3 cores are very much up there.
looking hot.
There's 3 cores looking. As you say, obviously you are taking the sacrifice, but we'll see if that sacrifice pays off for Chaos. As their their safe lane and off lane up off to a little slower
Walking
start.
through the
Kezu and Faded.
sentry.
Yep. For sure. No, I totally agree.
Fine.
Oh, he's got a grip on the puck, and they've got a follow-up stun.
Yep.
Yes, he.
Dragon still there. Breathe fire. Should be there too. He's he's
he's
still dead. Or is he? Yeah,
He is very dead.
Yep. Give it to Matu.
Give it to Mount.
Mizurion slept him instantly. And gives him the better luck next time. Nice, nice. How's that sandwich? Very envious right now. So Midas, all right. Go for the greed on the DK. I'm hoping.
Midas Radiance or Midas Blink?
This one.
Like, if you go Midas, are you going big?
I mean, I was just gonna say I'm hoping he gets Aghanims eventually in this game. I still have not seen Aghanims DK in a pro game. Oh, okay. I mean, I just haven't gone. I haven't gone to see it, unfortunately. I'm excited about it. Jibby almost blink. I think that's when they can really start to turn up the heat on TFT. They've got the Midas on the Ursa, so he wants to be farming, so Jibby's that playmaker. Didn't see what Chessie had queued up, if he's going to go for the Veil or if he's going to go for the Blink first. It will be the Blink, so I think Blink is just better this game because you're versus the Morphling, who's behind.
I didn't think about that. I like the Enfeeble to counter the Heavenly Grace.
Unless it just Heavenly Grace is after the Enfeeble.
Well, yeah.
And then it just dispels it.
But that's why you save it until the Heavenly Grace is on.
Yeah, that's I mean, status resistance could be a fun one in this one.
Yeah. Oh, the
But
Jewel coming out. Let's see. This Morphling taking a lot of damage will be enough to take him down, and that was the reveal of the Blink, I think.
Yep.
But what sorry, am I confused? Why are you talking about Female Heavenly Grace on the same team? What do you mean?
They're not on the same team. Oh, they are on the same team. They are on the same
What?
team.
You're confusing me so much.
I'm confusing myself as
Have
well.
some mercy on the viewers. They're already confused, and now they're even more confused.
My bad.
I was really
those
confused.
wards. There's Eidolons there. Yum, 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 yum.
Free money.
But the
Ooh,
tower?
There's Eidolons there. Shadow Shaman took that.
Yep.
An Era, too.
They're trying to secure it.
Deny.
Enigma gets the deny with the Eidolons.
Oh,
Misery. They want him.
they got him.
They got him. So
That's-
much range nuke.
Just keeping you guys on your toes.
Again, that momentum going. Faded getting a bit of space in the middle lane. Starting to catch up, but still very much lacking behind. These sort of cores on the side of TFT.
And they have to keep tabs of wherever this Puck or this Legion Commander is, because he just dies pretty easily to either of them with those blinks. And now Ursa, see Frost, he just makes his way into the Roche.
Yeah.
They're putting a lot of pressure on
He's
the
been
map.
scanned, and they're going straight to it, though.
Yeah.
So they'll be able to force him out of the pit. JJ. There we go. And they actually have a good shot at killing him.
Beautiful
Manifest
curse.
is on there. Nice curse.
Oh, that was nice of Fade as well. Using the waveform to keep himself out of range of it.
Oh man, and now he's the Ursa.
He's
He
the
wants the
Ursa,
Roche.
and he can do it.
Yeah,
He's got the mask too, so he's got the lifesteal.
And they've got that sustain. They've got that Omni backing them up, so they can take this and go for it. They're going to go for the duel on the side. Can they burst the kill in time? They cannot, so it'll be an unsuccessful duel. Dream Call is down onto the four of them, but there's no follow-up, and Jibe will die.
And Fade just finishes up the Roche by himself here as the Morph Ursa.
Big
Oh my
plays
God.
for Chaos. A grip as well onto Chessie gives them an added bonus of a puck kill.
Oh, what the? That was some swing that just happened.
Chaos feeling themselves as well after that sequence of events. The tips
yes.
are out.
I mean, for sure.
That was, I mean, you're taking Roche away, winning the team fight, killing Jibe, killing Chessie.
They used their ults as well, right? They used Coil, they used Curse, they used... Oh my.
That was a perfect sequence of events for Chaos, and half of it was down to the mistakes of TFT.
Yep. They are completely recovered after their
Yeah, they're
lanes
back
that
in.
were a little devastating.
And Matu is pretty damn rich. He's 3k ahead of everyone else.
He queued up the blink, right?
He's got it.
Cool. On the DK, yeah. He needs it for the puck. It's just too good to get those catches as the side lane. That is...
They got eyes on Misery. They do have the duel.
Milan solo killed the Shadow Shaman.
And here we go. This will be a bit of extra damage. There's no way Misery survives this one, so we'll get up to 20 now.
He's going both items, Sheev.
Yes, I
Queued
like
up the
it.
blink
Blink
and the
and
Shadow Blade.
Blade. They're all about getting those duels.
Yep. Catch that Morphling on the sides.
I mean, that is the thing that they were lacking, right? I said at the start, I like the
catch.
fact that the team with the initiation, and if you have that on the Legion Commander, you've got a lot of initiation going for you.
And they got good follow-up as
I
well.
like it.
And Jibe's been, obviously, but he did go for that sort of tough duel in the mid lane just now, but other than that, he's had a very strong lane. And he did get a good timing on his blinks. So his eyes on Faded. Alone, he can't do it. Maybe if Faded is extremely morphed into Agi and he gets a good nuke. But
He's not gonna. He's never gonna stay that morphed in this game if he's in lane. If he's in jungle, maybe, but like this, he'll be staying around that like 1K.
He's always got enough HP to stop Jibe from jumping.
Because he's got the mask too, so he's got some lifesteal and he has high armor. So if the Legion goes by herself, there's unlikely. As I think Yasha's finished up and he queues up. I hope a Lincoln's immediately on the Morphling because it's a beautiful Lincoln's game.
It definitely is. Yeah, you're right. He's got to be getting there. They do get the duel, though. They grab him, farming in the jungle the once. There, would he pop the Aegis? Get that duel damage. They'll look for it a second time. They get the Hex off actually on a Faded. The swipe stacking up as well. Will be able to come out of it. Serpent Ward drop down Faded. He's trapped. He's silenced. The Heavenly Grace from Kezu trying to keep Faded safe. He's trying to get himself out. Will be able to with the waveform to the down onto the river. He's out of there. But they've lost Shaman on TFT. Kezu's been hunted. They get the Omni trade. See if they can get anything more here, TFT. They'll try and chase towards Misery. Milan and Faded still by their side. Matu comes in with the blink stun. They've got the Midnight Pulse down. doing damage. Silence as well onto Enigma, holding him off from any potential fall. For now,
nice
Misery
grip.
goes for the Fiend's Grip. He's got Chessie. He's caught the puck. The puck step. Frost backs up with the Brain Sap, nukes him down before the Shrine can heal him back up. Jibe, the last one here at the moment, being chased down by Chaos. He's trying to run, but they'll keep on the target. The stun's out from Faded, and Jibe will fall as well. Now a 5k lead for Chaos.
That was a beautiful blink, instant stun from the DK. Morph was respawning. He goes, he focuses, he knows, I need to stun the Shadow Shaman so he doesn't get insta-hexed before that attribute shift. That was beautiful by Matu, that jump in. Era, he actually got zoned off completely. I think he was holding his curse, expecting a hole or anything, but he just got zoned out and wasn't actually able to even use it in the fight.
The curse wasn't used, the black hole wasn't used.
And these players, you know, they've got these cores right back in the game on Chaos. Faded's up there, second place, only behind his teammate Matu at the top, 306, and he's going straight for the AC next.
He's having a great game on the DK.
That is a crazy amount of net worth.
Yeah.
For a hero not known for flash farming necessarily.
Yeah. We usually look at like the 10k net worth at the 20 minutes, right? That's when it's like you're having a great game.
Yeah.
And you look at the DK, it's not even 20 minutes, and he's got that 10k, so.
DD rune top as well for Chaos to scout out.
Nice save as well by Kezu on the Morphling. He got the Heavenly Grace turn into disable. Faded was able to turn into Ursa and then wait for him
Yeah, he was close to dying.
Yep.
There.
A lot of little
Power
clutch
of the
plays
Omni.
coming out. TFT it looked like they were not prepared for all the heroes of Chaos to collapse that quickly.
And it was all going so well for TFT up until that Roche. And since that, and a bad fight in their half of the map, it's very much Chaos in a pretty comfortable lead now.
And somehow Misery's getting these full duration Fiend's grips on the puck.
Oh, Chessie.
And there's so much disable as well. That's surprising.
Yeah.
Fiend's Grip's back up. Misery's on the hunt.
So Final Tribe, they should really try to find some pickoffs here and there so that Chaos can't really mount a big 5-man push, or what's their way kind of back. I know they're not that far behind, but they gotta not fight 5-on-5 that much, right?
Oh man, yeah, it's tough because they have a very mid-gamey lineup when you look at it. Legion Ursa cores, especially with the puck. I mean that Ursa, that Roche hurt them so much.
We're fixing some microphones. The better.
Hello, hello.
It gets really awkward because now TFT, like, they want to hunt for fights, but now you're set back so much. You don't want this game to become a passive farm game because Chaos, they love that. That's exactly what they want this game. So constantly looking for the hunt. What they're gonna try to do.
A little ambitious.
Oh,
There's a nightmare
sleep trade.
ruining the duel.
Yeah.
Faded, he's able to waveform out. Chessie's going to jump forward, look for the burst from Dream Core, but it's still not enough. Max pop, Faded's fine, and the Fiend's Grip again is out. Holding him down, just get interrupted by the Hex. Oh, Hex will end. Black Hole onto, is there, the eyes on the puck. Getting the puck as he comes back out of the phase shift. Milan's got the control.
Getting some runes mid-fight. There's still
And they're
Shadow
not
Shaman
done
on the
yet.
back.
Hansken also falling another. 3 kills for Chaos and nothing to be found in favor of TFT.
I don't like usually saying this early on, but I think they've lost their timing window completely on TFT. I think the game is so difficult for them to come back.
Alright, alternative controlling on. Observer Sheever in the house.
Yeah, I think it's just so hard. You see them there, they're trying to force the fights, but you're forcing a fight into now what they've got, like their mechs, they've got all their items being picked up. It's really, really tough for TFT after that Roche. Is it me?
Don't worry, guys. We'll have everybody back in no time. In the meantime, it looks like Chaos is also just, you know, taking a little break of pressuring because all their ultimates are on cooldown, so they're just getting some extra farm out. Getting their stuff together, waiting for some next items. Are there any items for the Final Tribe that they're waiting on? Because, I mean, sure, they missed their timings, but, you know, it's Dota 2, so there's always a plan B. What is their plan B? Any items that they can wait for?
You need what, a BKB or an Ags on this Legion, right? Because every single duel, you're just getting messed with. I mean, I know you said the Shadow Blade is nice, but now that you're sort of playing from behind, can you still afford to go for the Shadow Blade? Is it still going to be that's going to give you that chance for the game-changing play, or do you think you want Zibe to look elsewhere now? Or doesn't it feel bad getting a Shadow Blade when you're behind? The map's going to be controlled, Sentry's going to be down. You know Chaos has got this lead. The chances you're going to make plays with a Shadow Blade, they're dwindling, aren't they, as the league grows for Chaos?
I I'm really not too sure, honestly, with this one. I think the game is just like, it's almost impossible. I do not see a way for them to crawl back into it.
It kind of makes you on the way back in, like finding those single pickoffs. Like your play is to just shadow blade around the map, find these kills here and there. But I mean, Chaos, you see it. It's very easy.
Okay, who's going to be on their
They're
own?
just gonna push.
Yeah, you play as 5 or you play around sentries. It's like,
I mean, they've got Greaves level 17 DK with an AC. I think you just look to end the game.
How'd you get this?
Oh, the dragon tail on the
It's fine. I mean, how'd you get this dragon off your tower?
with AC Heavenly Grace.
Good like he's not budging.
The percent damage hurts a bit, but then he gets graced and heals up, and look at that regen.
Steeper
second.
Pushing.
Yeah. Forced the glyph. They forced everybody back, so they know they're not farming here now too. They even throw a scan behind themselves, preparing for a smoke wraparound.
It is coming.
Maybe he might be able to find someone, actually. He's got the Enigma, but it's a stun.
Match is there with a stun. Frost is trying to help out. Misery grips the Nightman. Milan's fine. Jump forward from Chessie. Gets a 2-man Dream Coil.
There's no damage.
Popped in again. Misery with the grip onto Chessie. Chessie's dead.
They can't fight.
I can't see a way for them to fight this at all. And they're just, Chaos is just going to look to close it.
That's not even like the ideal dragon. Ideally, you save that dragon tail for Ursa's blink in. Doesn't matter. There's still a nightmare save. There's still a grip for the puck who blinks in. There's just so many answers to everything TFT have.
A bit buyback from Chessie, but he doesn't have the Dream Coil. Linkers is popped on faded. They try and close the gap with Sheever. Gonna go. Matu's just tag team straight back in with a jump forward stun on a Hanskin. The burst as well. Chessie's in with a 3-man silence. Cold Embrace will keep Hanskin alive, but Matu and Faded, they're still on top of them in the Winter's Curse. Holds Faded back. Linkers is popped. Serpent Ward's down as well. Frost jumping in for the backlines, but another Nightmare from Misery. Holds the bear in place. Nightmare removed. GA's popped out as they hold their ground here. Chaos Frost. The Enrage ends. He'll die.
Well, I don't think we'll be seeing another Legion first 2.
No. He had a great lane and all that, but I mean, the plan around the Roche just completely crumbled. They're going for initiation, but there's a lot of heals.
They're offsetting it. At least they'll be able to save their Legion, but the Black Hole's out from Milan. The 2 of them held in place. It will get ended. Jibe will survive, but on the back, Chessie dies. There's a dieback on the puck. Frost is dead as well. A dieback on him. GG well played. It's full 24 minutes in. Game 1 of this best of 5. Chaos absolutely stomped TFT.
Yeah, I mean, as Fog said, Chibi has such a good lane. He plays it so well, puts a lot of pressure on Morphling, but it doesn't really matter because the hero come mid-game doesn't have the kind of impact that an Omni Knight does, for example.
Yeah, even with that good lane, it really was the Roche, and then that was like game over. Every little bad bit ends a bad bit. There was never any coming back with this lineup that TFT had.
It was the Roche. They fought around the Aegis. I thought Chaos fought around it like actually perfectly the way they set up. He looked like he was alone, but he actually had everybody kind of collapsing already for his team. They take that successful fight, and Matu's itemization, I think, was really good. The Blink AC, you could see how tanky he was, all this regen.
Yeah, I mean, the DWC, you guys have always been sort of calling for DKs in drafts, and we've seen a DK here. It made the hero look pretty good.
Yeah. The Omni as well, like, Kezu just, he doesn't need to have this great lane. He just gets his levels, and then they win one team fight. He gets all these items. And
and as you said, between the two of them, this Omni DK, you just have this high ground push that very few lineups are going to be able to deal with it pre-20 minutes into the game when it comes in.
And with Enigma's just free farming. You can't punish the other lanes hard enough to actually make it worth someone else on the side farming.
Yeah.
Well, at first to Legion, probably indeed. As I said, not happening. But we're going to find out if it's going to happen in the second game because it's a best of 5. Let's see if the final tribe can tie the series or if Chaos is going to take it 2-0.
JJ is frozen.
JJ.
Oh.
That's okay. We look.